In this video, I'm going to teach you how to start affiliate marketing for beginners without having a social media following. Now, this is one of the most requested topics that I get almost every other day, and it's a problem that is keeping a lot of beginners who are interested in starting affiliate marketing from actually getting started. So I want to tackle this problem today and offer several solutions for how to actually create a successful affiliate marketing business without being an influencer and without having thousands and thousands of followers. So I'm excited to present this today. Let's get started. The first thing I want to say is thanks to everybody who has been participating in the 30-day passive income challenge. We actually awarded our first 2 giveaway winners with the $100 Amazon e-gift cards. Thank you so much for your participation and for the kind words and support on the videos. There's still time to join. All you have to do is thumbs up the video and comment on my How to Start Affiliate Marketing for Beginners 2021 free guide update. It was a huge video I did about a week ago, and I'm going to link to it right here. Go check it out. The last thing I want to say is for anyone interested in the podcast that is coming very soon, we had to set up the microphones and everything, but now that we have it all set up, we are ready to answer your questions, which you can submit via the YouTube comments below or through the website at odiproductions.com. Let's get started. Oh, and the first thing I want you guys to do is take a second to thumbs up and comment on this video. Let me know, what is your biggest struggle right now? I'm actually genuinely curious to hear about how is your journey going as a beginner, and what is the one thing, or multiple things, if you have a list you can even order it, in terms of what is really hampering your progress as a beginner. And I just want to hear these things because I'm interested in making more content that's valuable and useful to you guys. So let me know in the comments below. Okay, so to kick off this video, let's focus first on the problem. So the problem is you think you need a following to do affiliate marketing. And I say you think because that is not the truth. That's not a fact that you need a following to do affiliate marketing. And I can speak from my own experience. I did not have a following when I started. But first thing I want to say is this idea of limiting beliefs. And it's something you want to avoid because when you're a beginner, you have a lot of doubts. And I just want to say, how do you think I got started? And I think to myself, what if I never got started because of this limiting belief? And it could have stopped me from really taking a chance on this, but I'm really glad it didn't, because obviously my life wouldn't have turned out the way it has to this point. And I'm so thankful that, back in the very beginning, I took the chance with recordingnow.com and just reviewing headphones and other studio gear, and it would turn into a full-time income. So actually, let me show you something real quick, an example of how bad my first videos were. All right, guys, so I muted it, but this is literally my first video, and just look, it's a PowerPoint with pictures of these products, and there's no live footage. And just look, I literally just put the plus sides, the downsides, pros and cons of each of these microphones. And, I went through them. Looking back at this, now this is back in 2014. This was maybe a couple months before my first affiliate commission, but I am telling you that this video, obviously you're seeing it now, over 500,000 views, but I sold so many of this microphone and any of these top 3 that you see right here. And I sold so many of those on Amazon Associates from this crappy video. So this is the first example. I'm going to show several examples that are like this, that are kind of like humble beginnings. But basically, guys, I wasn't the best with video. I didn't even have the products in hand, but I did the research. I knew what I was talking about, and I was able to help people make a good purchase. And so many people got value from this video. And so that's just the first example I want to show you. There's more to come, so keep watching. All right, so the next point I want to make is everyone has to start somewhere. And as you just saw in that video, I didn't have any live footage. I didn't have any DSLR cameras or anything fancy. And I started back then when it was even harder to start than it is now. I mean, iPhones have the same video quality as like DSLRs these days. So honestly, there's no excuse. You can whip out your iPhone or whatever smartphone that you have, and you can simply use that. And there's software today that's way easier to get into. So that's the first thing I want to say. Second of all, there's 2 types of people. There's people who just make excuses and whine about their situation. And then there's people who they make no excuses and they just execute with a lot of Google. I'm not gonna lie, I made some excuses in the beginning, but at the end of the day, I had to just basically put my head down and Google anything that I didn't know how to do and learn. And that's it. And again, if you're the type of person to just whine and complain, about your situation and like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't do this, I can't do that, then it just probably isn't for you, because it's tough as it is already. and you need to have persistence and determination if you want to make this in the long term. Now, the last thing I want to say is if you are someone who wants to execute, but you just need to have sort of the step-by-step blueprint, then check out my updated 2021 free guide on how to start. We'll link to it if you want to just get started and start executing. But I think you should watch the rest of this video just to, show sort of like the game plan when you do want to not focus on using a personal brand or being in front of a camera. I just want to share this slide again. I actually shared this in my last video, but with recording now, you saw that first video. It's like September 2014. Started getting my first commission November 2014. Look at it, $32.06. From there, I mean, it wasn't like an overnight success. And, the first 2 years with, my first website Recording Now, you can see that for a whole year did not break $500 in a single month. You see how closely tied in those first 12 months from November 2014 to November 2015. And then you see the exponential growth on the second half, starting in December 2015 and then going to December 2016. You just see how this just explodes. And just with Amazon Associates, not even including the other affiliate programs or other income streams from this website, because I was also doing freelancing, mixing and mastering. So I was doing a lot more than just affiliate marketing, but to make a full-time income just from affiliate marketing is truly remarkable. So let's move on. If you don't want to be in front of a camera and you don't want to do this influencer type of thing, the key is to build a brand. And you can see right here, I actually have a little graphic. So I made the text graphic logo on the top, and then with $5 from Fiverr, I was able to hire someone to make that into an actual badge logo, and you can see it looks so much better. And that's the logo I use for everything and for my later videos and video intros and for the website. Building a brand doesn't have to be expensive. You just need to have some creativity and you need to think big. So for me, I did not make my website about myself. It was about home recording equipment first, but then it became about headphones once I pivoted a little bit later on. So brands, these are bigger idea where it's something that is separate from you and it's like an actual company, okay? And that's the way I think about this. Now, this specific type of affiliate marketing is called a niche authority website. That's where recordingnow.com is. And I'm going to show you a couple examples that are, within this same vein, but all different. And I'm going to show you 3 right now, some of them not being, like my own, but I want you guys to know that there's literally hundreds and hundreds of these niche authority websites out there. Let's jump into the first example. All right, guys, so here we are with our first example. This is vortexradar.com. This is literally a niche authority website dedicated solely to radar detectors. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this product, especially if you're not like a car enthusiast, these are police radar detectors, and this is a product that a lot of people who are like car enthusiasts, and I guess anyone who likes to drive fast but save money on speeding tickets and not get caught, this is something that they use. And it's just an interesting niche to me to focus solely on just this product, which most people would think is kind of like weird. It's something that's really out there. It's not something that like everybody knows about or everybody has one, but it's super profitable. Because, looking at this and, you'll see some of the prices of these products. These are hundreds of dollars, and some of them do start at less than like 200. I think there's even one that's like less than 100, but you can see right here, best radar detectors for each price range. I mean, that's a classic affiliate marketing move. Obviously when you go, you'll see things like reviews and how to configure. That is a tutorial. I mean, reviews, tutorials, I've been talking about how these are the best types of content that gets sales. And then when you actually go down, hey, look, pros and cons, just like that video I showed you guys. This is obviously much better than my first video back in 2014. But basically when you scroll down all the way, then you can purchase it here. I don't know if this is gonna be Amazon. I'm not gonna click this. It is an affiliate link. You have the disclosure right there. And this site is all affiliate links for purchasing these products, but that's basically it. You got this blog right here, and then you have all these products. Now they take it a little step further because they have things like the best radar detector list. They have how to configure, so they have tutorials. But essentially, guys, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at a bunch of products compared, and you can see right here that you have some images and things that honestly anyone can have access to. Now, one thing I want to say, one of the questions I get all the time is how do you review something when you don't have the product in hand? The thing about the niche authority website that I want to teach you is that you have to start small and you work with what you got. So for me, I started with products that I may not even have had, but I knew a lot about from research. Then I moved on to actually reviewing products, but I'm talking like less than $50. Like these were products that I had lying around. Again, people are going to be looking at these prices and thinking, I can't afford buying like 20 radar detectors. Guess what? No one else can. In the beginning, you have to be scrappy and you have to be resourceful, and maybe you start with just one. And the thing is, as you get bigger, these companies actually reach out to you and they're willing to give you product for free. And that happens so many times with recordingnow.com. Big companies provided me $300, $400 pairs of brand new headphones for free in exchange for a review. And so that's the thing that I want to say is, like, for me, I never had enough money to just buy these $300 pairs of headphones. You know, some of them were given to me, some of them were an investment. And again, with businesses, a lot of it is reinvesting. It's reinvesting back into the business. Let's say you do make 40, 50 bucks from Amazon Associates one month. Maybe you're like, hey, I'm going to go buy a product for $50. That's an investment. I'm going to review it because it's a popular product and it's going to get me, it's going to make me, let's say, a $100, $200, $300 in return. That's the mindset you have to have. It's an investment at the end of the day and you have to start small. Okay, let's move on to the next example. All right, I'm moving on to example number 2, and this one is actually a little more complex. So, you know, I don't think this would be strictly a niche authority website, but it is specific to a niche and it's more of a resource. Now, this is PC Part Picker, and it's a resource that's very useful because people who like to build their own PCs or build PCs for other people, you can use this resource to basically put the parts together and then have one list where you can just buy everything. And then, you know, if you actually jump into one of these, so you have some explanations here, but this is where the money is. You can see right here with the part list, you know, you have everything like your CPU, motherboard, RAM, and then you see you have all these buy links, and you can see a bunch of them are from Amazon. You have some B&H, photo, video, some Newegg. And the thing is, all these guys have affiliate programs. All these companies have affiliate programs. So, you know, looking at this, it's classic affiliate marketing in terms of the revenue model, the business model, but you can see they do it in a much more creative way because this is a resource. Again, you can build your PC under a certain budget for a certain purpose, share this build with your friends, and they can purchase the parts themselves, and then you get affiliate commission from everyone who uses this. And when you actually look up this website, how much traffic this website gets every month, it's insane. So, all right, guys, so I've pulled up PCPartPicker.com. You can see it's ranked number 4 in computer electronics. So this is gonna be huge. We're looking at 16 million visits a month as of November 2020, and this is monthly visits, over 10 million, 11 million, 12 million. I mean, 10 million plus visits a month of people clicking affiliate links to use this. And obviously not everyone who visits has to buy something, but come on. At the end of the day, I mean, what's cool with something like this, again, it's a resource, and good examples of content in this specific industry would be like, what is the best gaming PC under $700? And that's what this is all about. And again, this type of website, it's a step above like having a simple blog, but it's honestly not that insane in terms of building a website similar to this for those people who are interested in, you know, taking things further. This is what I'm talking about thinking big. Is you have to really think outside the box. Don't just think about things in terms of like, you can only do affiliate marketing a certain way. There's so many ways to do it. Just get creative. All right, guys, I'm going to show you one more example, and then I'm going to teach you how you can actually get started, what to focus on when it comes to starting your affiliate marketing business without having a following. So the last one is recordingnow.com. I've shared this example in previous videos before, but I just wanted to share this because this is my personal experience and how I was able to build a full-time income with affiliate marketing without showing my face and making this about me. You know, again, I built a brand. You see the logo right there, made on Fiverr for about $5 to $10, you know, all included. And then basically I followed the blog route. I followed the niche authority website route where I created rich content and I made it through basically writing blog posts and also making videos. So I did a double whammy, you could say, of doing the reviews on YouTube, and you can see my video quality, my picture quality got a lot better, but that came with time. You saw the first video. I wasn't some professional videographer, camera guy when I started out. I just learned because that's what you got to do. You honestly have to wear all the hats in the beginning if you're bootstrapping your first business, you can't really afford to just hire out the best professionals. So you have to learn how to do it yourself. And then when you start making money, you can reinvest your business and have other people build for you. So for me, kind of similar to the Vortex radars is, I have specific topics and sort of criteria for judging headphones. And, it's very simple things: sound quality, build quality, value. And that's what I chose. Obviously, everyone has their different criteria and whatnot, but I had the unique sort of background of being an aspiring music producer, and I was learning these things as I went along, and those things happened to be useful in terms of being able to really be a good judge for these headphones and who they're right for and who they're not. And that's one thing that I think drew a lot of people to my content is I focus on the products. I focus on connecting the right people with the right products. I mean, just in a nutshell, this is my example, which is similar to the other ones. And it's something that started from complete zero, just like most people who are starting out, and you just build over time. All right, so I hope those examples can inspire you and give you some inspiration for some ideas on how you can build an affiliate marketing business that's separate from your personal brand and having to become an influencer. So let's move on to what you can do today to get started on the right track. The first thing I want to say is don't focus on building a following, focus on building a customer list instead. And the first way to do that is through email marketing. All right, so here at recordingnow.com, on every single blog post and pretty much every single page, I actually have a email sign up so that I can collect the emails of anyone who's interested in this niche. And I've explained this in other videos before, and the importance of email is that you just get to build an audience and more like a customer list of people who are actually buyers with intent to purchase within your niche, your market. And this is really great because one, you can get repeat buyers who, in certain industries, you can bundle products together. And in this, for example, along with headphones, you can also sell things like microphones, audio interfaces, instruments. But the idea is that you collect these emails so you can really build this list of people who are interested in your industry, and you can maximize customer LTV or lifetime value by bundling products together, and also through repeat buyers who are buying 2, 3, 4 times, instead of people who usually, if they make one purchase or sale through your website, but then they never visit ever again, then that's obviously a really big problem because your lifetime customer value is going to be a lot smaller. Because what are the chances of someone visiting your website again who's not subscribed to you or in contact with you? Email lists, that's something that I teach. We actually have a video on how to start and set up your email marketing on your website, and we're going to link to that right here. Go check it out. I recommend you do it ASAP. The first thing to do after setting up your website is to set up email marketing from day one so that you don't waste any of the traffic coming to your website because they may never visit again. All right, so the second thing you can do is SEO. And this is kind of the idea about niche authority websites with search engine optimization on your content. Let's say it's a blog post. You actually have the ability to get massive organic traffic from people who are searching these things up on Google. So let's say they look up a product review, right? And your goal as this website owner is to rank on Google for that keyword for people who are looking up a review of your product that you're selling. And if you can do that successfully, and SEO is a skill that's learnable like any other, but it does take an investment of your time, and it takes practice, right? Trial and error. So if you can get your SEO skills up, this is honestly a big source of sales, is getting organic traffic. And that's something that once you have a website and you use a plugin called Yoast, which is this SEO plugin, it's completely free. This can help you to rank better on Google. And this is one thing that I've used pretty much since day one to help me rank. And some of my articles for certain search terms actually ranked higher than Best Buy and CNET. And so it's pretty amazing what you can do with the internet because it's leverage. And so SEO is something that you should invest your time into learning and to optimizing for your website and your content. The last thing I want to say is use the social media platform that you are best suited for. So I know this whole video is about how to do this without having a following and without showing your face. You can totally do it, but don't be opposed to building a following. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting subscribers, getting followers on these various social media platforms, as long as you focus on the business. And me personally, I would prioritize probably that email list first and foremost. But again, there's nothing wrong with subscribers because that's just like having another customer list who's interested in your niche. So don't be like anti building a following. just because, you know, you're not trying to be an influencer, because that's the same with me. I was never trying to become famous or be an influencer or any of that stuff. You know, I really, you know, not interested in those things, but I am interested in creating a business, and businesses have customers and they have customer lists. So, you know, use these things, leverage them. They're just tools, but you have to leverage them. So the social media platforms, maybe some of you are better at blog writing than making videos. Maybe some of you are better at pictures on Instagram and growing Instagram accounts than you are at, let's say, YouTube and making long form videos. At the end of the day, I say, why not do all of the above? Me personally, I always try and do like SEO optimized blogs, and I do YouTube videos along with that. So I do like a double whammy of written content and video content. And the plus side is you get to rank on both Google and YouTube, which are the top 2 search engines in the world. Again, that's my personal strategy. You see it with recordingnow.com. I see many other websites do a similar strategy. Some of them only do articles, and then some people only do a YouTube channel. Both of them can be successful, but you know, me, I like to do both just because I want to maximize my chances. All right, so I hope I was able to get you guys on the right path. Again, if you're interested in getting started with affiliate marketing and following that same method of how do you build a niche authority website, check out my updated free guide to affiliate marketing. I also have a full playlist that you can watch those videos. It's completely free content, and that's basically it. If you guys enjoy this video, got value from it, again, thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what kind of ideas and videos you guys want to see from me next, and what are some other problems that you guys are facing right now and the biggest struggles when it comes to this journey as a beginner. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you're watching this and it's currently Christmas, and I'm recording this before Christmas, but I want to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. So that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.